Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting hybrid machines of the year, the 2025 Honda X-ADV 750. It's not just a scooter, it's not just an adventure bike, it's a category of its own. For 2025, Honda has fine-tuned this beast even more, keeping the spirit of versatility and rugged functionality alive, while refining what made previous versions so compelling. If you're a fan of urban commuting with the occasional dirt trail adventure, or you're simply drawn to the unique crossover styling, stick around because this ride is more than just ochre and it's got some real muscle and brains behind the design. Let's start with what grabs your attention first, the exterior. Right up front, the 2025 X-ADV flaunts an aggressive, updated face. The twin-LED headlights are now sleeker and more angular, giving it a bolder, almost predatory look. Daytime running lights wrap around the headlamps in a way that's unmistakably modern Honda, bright, efficient, and sharp. The windscreen is adjustable with one hand and offers 5 levels of height, which is perfect for adapting between city blasts and highway cruising. It's wider now too, offering a bit more protection without making the front look bulky. The front fender is slightly redesigned, hugging the front wheel tighter for a more integrated, muscular stance. As the camera pans to the side profile, this is where the X-ADV really starts to show its character. You can see how the frame integrates the scooter's low step-through design with the tall, commanding posture of an adventure bike. It rides on 17-inch front and 15-inch rear wheels, fitted with dual sport tires that provide solid grip whether you're on asphalt or gravel. The updated frame is lighter and stiffer, which translates to improved handling and more confident cornering. The foot pegs are removable and sit in a more natural position for standing rides, so it's clearly thinking about dirt trails too. And that aluminum bash plate underneath, it's not just for show. Honda expects you to get dirty. The rear carries over the tough, adventure-ready theme. The tail section has been revised to look sleeker, with a narrower LED tail light cluster that's integrated more cleanly into the bodywork. The rear rack is beefier and more versatile, allowing you to mount luggage or a top box without aftermarket hardware. You'll also notice the exhaust is positioned higher, just under the right rear panel, giving better clearance when riding through uneven terrain. Honda has managed to balance visual aggression with practical design here in a way that few competitors have matched. Now let's take a look inside. The cockpit of the 2025 X-ADV 750 continues to blur the line between rugged utility and everyday practicality. The updated TFT display is now a full 5-inch color unit, and it's crystal clear even in bright sunlight. It features Honda's smartphone voice control system, allowing you to access navigation, calls, music, and messages through a handlebar-mounted switch and Bluetooth headset. The layout of the controls is intuitive, and the left switch gear includes a joystick for seamless navigation of menus. The seat is slightly redesigned, more ergonomic, flatter toward the front to help shorter riders get a foot down, and with a bit more padding for long-haul comfort. Under the seat is one of the X-ADV's signature features, a 22-liter storage compartment that can hold a full-face helmet and more, plus a USB-C charging port. It's one of those features that sounds simple but makes a huge difference in day-to-day use. The keyless ignition system remains, and now even the fuel cap and seat latch can be unlocked via the smart key, adding another layer of convenience onto the heart of the machine. Its performance. The 2025 X-ADV 750 still runs the tried and true 745cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, but it's been refined for smoother power delivery and better fuel economy. The engine now meets Euro 5+ standards, but Honda didn't let emissions control get in the way of character. It puts out around 58 horsepower and 69 Nm of torque, which doesn't sound huge on paper, but paired with the low-end grunt and the brilliant dual-clutch transmission, it delivers instant and linear power. You get the convenience of an automatic, but with manual override via paddle shifters. It's responsive, smart, and in this latest version, it shifts more intuitively than ever, especially in the updated sport mode. The throttle-by-wire system brings more refined traction control, 3 default riding modes: Rain, Standard, and Sparta, plus 2 customizable user modes. Whether you're carving through twisties, cruising city streets, or tackling fire roads, there's a setup that feels right. The suspension setup features a 41mm USD front fork and a ProLink rear shock, both adjustable for preload and damping. The ride is supple over bumps but firm enough for spirited rides. Ground clearance is just over 6.5 inches, giving it real off-road credibility, and the brakes are dual 296mm discs up front with radially mounted calipers, offering excellent bite and modulation. Now let's talk about what all of this costs. The 2025 Honda X-ADV 750 doesn't come cheap, but you're paying for a machine that's uniquely versatile. In Europe, pricing starts around a negation 13,000 to a negation 13,500 depending on the market and accessories. In markets like the UK, It's coming in at around £12,000. If it makes it state's idea, and that's still a big if, expect pricing to land somewhere in the $13,500 to $14,000 range. It may seem like a lot for a scooter, but again, this isn't a scooter in the traditional sense. You're getting adventure bike capability, real touring potential, and city-friendly practicality in a single, cohesive package. So, after spending time with the 2025 Honda X-ADV 750, it's clear that Honda hasn't just updated this model, they've refined and reaffirmed its purpose. It's bold in its styling, practical and daily use, and more capable than ever off the beaten path. Whether you're a commuter looking for something different or a touring rider who wants something light and efficient, the X-ADV sits comfortably in the sweet spot between performance and practicality. It might not be for everyone, but for those who get it, there's nothing else quite like it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this detailed look at the 2025 Honda X-ADV 750, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more two-wheeled reviews, and drop a comment below. Would you ride this into the mountains or keep it clean for the commute? Until next time, ride safe and take care.